Hello and welcome to Watcher 44. Today I'll be introducing the film Marriage Simulation. It stars one of my all-time favorite actresses, Satomi Ishihara. The story has an incredible plot twist at the end that caught me by great surprise. So, without further ado, let us begin. Satomi is a typical urban elite, and today she is attending her best friend's wedding. She is at the stage in life where each wedding is a painful reminder that she is still single. It's not that Satomi is against dating, she just hasn't met the right guy yet, and she lacks confidence in love and marriage. But now that the last of her unmarried friends is in wedlock, she is seriously beginning to worry. At the after party, a marriage consultant comes up to Satomi and offers her a free 2-week trial to a service called Marriage Simulation. She gets to experience what it feels like to be married. Satomi is intrigued by the offer, so the very next day she heads out and looks for the firm. The consultant in the firm explains that their service is to let Satomi experience post-marriage life with a male member of her choice, and the male member are grouped based on their income. He shows her 3 economy class members she could choose from. From the pictures, the man in the middle named Hiro is the obvious choice. After her selection, the consultant gives her a watch and explains that once the watch's alarm goes off, her simulation period is over. Satomi arrives at Hiro's apartment, and the moment she presses the doorbell, her temporary husband warmly welcomes her inside and calls her honey endearingly. Inside, Satomi discovers that the apartment is very small and cramped, but somehow it feels very homely to the girl. Hiro hands her a set of pajamas and rushes off to prepare dinner. Satomi is surprised at how good the food is, and her compliment makes Hiro smile in embarrassment. The next morning, Satomi wakes up to find Hiro already working hard to prepare breakfast and her lunch, and her heart warms as she takes out the homemade bento at work. After work, the two enjoy Hiro's cooking and watch TV like an actual couple. Hiro gives her a massage after and quietly brings her a blanket when she falls asleep. All these small details make her very, very fulfilled. On the weekend, they enjoy many couple activities that Satomi couldn't do alone. During lunch, Satomi asks about Hiro's work. Hiro answers truthfully that he doesn't have a stable job, and he does whatever work you could find. But he explains that he has a bigger dream that he's fighting for. From Satomi's view, Hiro is only in a bad spot right now, but he definitely has potential. Suddenly, she receives a call from work and must rush to complete a project for her company. Just when she finishes, her watch buzzes, indicating the marriage simulation is now over. She unwillingly goes to the marriage firm, and the consultant explains that the next phase of the trial she is matched with a bank manager in the business class. When she steps into her new home, she discovers a messy room with unfinished dishes and shirts everywhere. Before she could react, her new husband returns home. He rudely asks if Satomi made dinner yet, to which she answers no. The two proceed to grab dinner at a local cheap restaurant. Satomi is surprised that the business class husband likes this type of diner, but the man explains that due to the high mortgage on the house and car, he doesn't have much money on hand. The next day, Satomi rushes home from work to prepare dinner for her husband, but the man took only a few bites before leaving to play golf with his clients. Satomi isn't happy, so she returns to the firm. Seeing her unhappiness, the consultant eagerly tells her that a first-class slot opened up and she could experience that instead. So the next day, as Satomi finishes work, a butler is waiting for her to bring her to an art gala. To her surprise, returning home, she is visibly exhausted and doesn't like the luxury venue at all. Her new husband ignores her and proceeds to call her workplace to tell them she isn't returning to work. He wants her to be a full-time housewife and will give her as much money as she needs. Satomi feels very offended and returns to the marriage firm once again. She realizes she is the most happy and free with Hiro, the economy class husband. She offers to pay for another marriage simulation with Hiro, but the consultant regrettably informs her that Hiro terminated his membership to chase after his most important dream. Feeling crestfallen, Satomi goes to a bar with her friend and confesses to her friend about her attraction to Hiro and how she never imagined falling for a man who earns less than herself. But her friend encourages her to chase after Hiro, telling her that life is not about success and money. That night, Satomi sits alone in a park when Hiro suddenly appears. Satomi jumps up in delight, but Hiro greets her cautiously, much to Satomi's dismay. Hiro confesses to her the reason why he left the marriage firm is because he found his dream, which is to be with Satomi forever. She accepts Hiro's confession and the two begin living happily together. On her way to work the next morning, Satomi tells Hiro that it's perfectly fine to be a stay-at-home husband and that she can make enough money for the both of them. After waving her goodbye, Hiro calls the marriage consultant and tells him his dream is complete. Turns out the firm was never a marriage simulation company. It is in fact a training facility for men who don't want to work. The facility teaches them how to be perfect stay-at-home husbands, and uses the marriage simulation ruse to get successful women to fall in love with them. The business class and first class men are just actors, all to trick women into falling for the jobless men. At the end, the consultant flips over the firm's sign, which now reads, "Training Facility for Stay-at-Home Husbands." The ending was truly unexpected, at least for me. But in reality, there are so many well-known facilities in Japan and China dedicated to training women who want to marry into money, so it is unsurprising if there is such a facility for men. But how long can a marriage built on lies truly last? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more film summaries in the future. I am planning on uploading translated foreign short films and animations. Please take a look and let me know your thoughts. Bye bye now.